My grandmother kept one room locked for as long as I can remember. It was the smallest room in the house, at the end of a narrow hallway, with a door that never opened. No one ever tried to force it. In our family, silence was respected more than curiosity. When I asked about it as a child, my grandmother would smile gently and say, "Some rooms are meant to stay quiet." I didn't understand what that meant until years later. She raised me after my parents died in a car accident when I was 9. She was calm, organized, and deeply private. Every morning followed the same routine: tea at 6, radio at 7, gardening in the afternoon, lights off by 9, and always that locked door. When she passed away at 87, I moved back into the house to sort through her things. The house felt smaller without her. Quieter. Like it was holding its breath. I cleaned room by room for 3 days before I reached the end of the hallway. The key was taped behind a picture frame. That should have stopped me. It didn't. The room smelled like dust and old paper, no furniture, just boxes stacked neatly against the walls, each one labeled with dates, names, places. On the far wall hung a single photograph. It was my mother. But she wasn't alone. She stood beside a boy I had never seen before, both of them smiling, arms around each other, the same age, same height, same face. Twins. My hands went numb. I opened the nearest box. Inside were school records, medical files, letters, court documents. My mother had a twin brother, and he disappeared when they were 15. The letters told the story slowly, carefully, like my grandmother was afraid of her own words. She wrote about the night the police came to the house, about a fight between her son and a group of older boys, about a mistake that turned fatal. The boys ran. Her son didn't. He was arrested, convicted, sent away. My grandmother chose silence. She changed schools for my mother, moved states, told everyone her son had died. She believed it was the only way to save the child she had left. The letters continued for decades, from prison, from hospitals, from halfway houses. Every letter unopened, returned, filed, hidden. My grandmother never replied. At the bottom of the final box was a letter dated 2 months before her death. It was addressed to me. She wrote that she never stopped loving her son, that she visited the prison once and couldn't bring herself to go inside. That fear became a habit. Silence became easier than truth. She wrote, "If you find this room, it means I ran out of time. Please don't repeat my mistake." There was an address, a care facility 2 towns away. I went the next morning. The man I met had my mother's eyes. Older, tired, but unmistakable. He looked at me and said, "You're her daughter." I nodded. He smiled and cried at the same time. We talked for hours. About the years he lost. About the sister he never stopped dreaming about the mother who loved him enough to hide him from the world, but not enough to bring him back into it. Before I left, he said something I still think about. Silence doesn't protect people. It just delays the pain. I unlocked the room permanently after that. Some doors aren't meant to stay closed. They're meant to be opened by the next generation.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.